Jamie, that's me here. Let's go ahead and get into a few topics and things that's been going on in the media lately. So, towards the end of last year, you guys know that Gabrielle Union used to work with America's Got Talent. She was let go from that show, and she ended up kind of like, I believe she spoke out about it for a while. I don't think she really said anything. She probably was getting her paperwork and stuff together so that she can go with their head with her attorney. But some things ended up coming out, and it had a lot to do with, on Gabrielle's side, the at least the statements that were made were regarding the lack of diversity and the racial undertones that were taking place in the workplace or whatnot. So I believe she spoke out a lot. I believe she went to HR. She did a few things to let y'all know that y'all ain't finna run over me. Okay, I don't know who y'all thought y'all were playing with, but I ain't that girl. Okay, so she did a few things that obviously a few pushbacks that they clearly did not like. And because they sensed that she was a problem or whatever, they decided they were going to end the contract, you know, cut the contract short, end it early or whatever, let her go, release her, and all that other good stuff. So I'm sure they're still having some legal issues and battling that or whatever with Gabrielle. But aside from that, so you know, Terry Crews was one of the hosts, or still is the host of America's Got Talent, because I believe Nick Cannon left before him. I'm not sure who was the person in between Terry and Nick, or if Terry came right after Nick, but I do know Nick Cannon was the host at one point, and then Nick decided to say, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go because y'all got me messed up, because y'all feel as though I can't speak my piece about certain things. Okay, you want me to be who you want me to be. Okay, you want me to be the clear-eyed guy. Okay, you want me to be monotone. You want me to be a part of Simon Says. You want me to do what it is that you want me to do, but I'm my own person. Okay, you can't tell nobody that know how to go out here and get money on their own who to be and how to be. Okay, I'm not one to be controlled. So Nick was like, I'm gonna go ahead and roll up out of here, right? So, you know, Terry Crews has then moved into that position. He hasn't gotten booked for a ton of things, so it makes sense as to why he's kind of careful with a few of the things that he said, but I felt like he could have been a bit more careful. So Terry decides that he's gonna go onto a morning show, and they asked him about, you know, what has he experienced since he's worked on America's Got Talent, and he decided to say, I felt no ways. I've never experienced anything that she's experienced. I can't speak on this, but I can speak on that. So y'all go ahead and listen to this audio and get into that.
You're at the show. Is there a toxic atmosphere?
First of all, I can't speak for sexism because I'm not a woman, but I can't speak on behalf of any racism comments. That was never my experience on America's Got Talent. In fact, it was the most diverse place I have ever been in my 20 years of entertainment. The top 10 acts were Asian, women, older, younger, black, white. It was everything in the gamut. Now, I have to say this, too. When you look at what the allegations are about, it was given by an unnamed source. My thing is, you know, it's funny because I believe you should listen to women. You should always believe women. So I asked my wife what I should do. And she was like, first of all, if it's coming from an unnamed source, because Gabrielle Union has not made any statement to this day about any of these allegations publicly. Yeah. So
have you spoken to her?
I have not. I have reached out, but I have not heard anything. And so my thing was, my wife said, well, if she hasn't made a statement, why would you? Yeah. And I said, you know what? I'm going to listen to her.
So you guys just heard what Terry Crews had to say. So he said that he's never experienced racial antics, undertones, anything. He's never experienced any of the racial actions towards him. He also went on to say that it's one of the most diverse places he's ever worked for, but it sounded like he was including some of the acts that went on stage. We're not including them, Terry. We're only talking about the people that you've directly worked with as far as producers, writers, directors, whatever. That's what we talk about. We talk about the diversity of the people they bring on the show, okay? We talk about the diversity of the actual workers, okay? So that's what Terry spoke on. He also said that he feels as though we should always believe women. In that, he said that he decided to reach out to his wife, ask his wife. Wife did make sense, you know what I'm saying? I probably would have gave the same advice. If she has not spoken out, why would you? So again, Terry, we're going to ask, why would you? If she hasn't said anything about it, why would you go forward onto this morning show and then decide that you're going to speak your piece and say, oh, I've never experienced this, I've never experienced that. Now, granted, that is his experience, whether it's right or wrong, he's speaking from his experience, but I feel as though he could have avoided that conversation by saying, since, you know, I don't know who said what, You know, a wise woman once told me that I shouldn't speak on that at all. So I like to, you know, I have no words, you know. So I felt like he could have did a little better with not even touching on that subject at all. Because you just sat up there and said that you believe women. You know what I'm saying? Not only is this a woman, but this is a black woman. You know, not that you gotta always defend her, you know, but you said it yourself that you should always believe women. Now, granted, she did say that, or he did say that Gabrielle Union has not spoke on that. So, I mean, whether she spoke on that or not, her husband, Dana Show, came out at one point and defended her. Okay, and I also believe that Terry has a lot more of the behind the scenes actions than we do. He's more privy to certain things than we are. So I'm sure he knows that that came directly from Gabrielle. Okay, it was one of her sources or something, or at least she felt the way that she felt. So again, I feel like he should not have said what he said in the interview. I wish he would have just scaled it back and just not even left a comment. You know what I'm saying? I plead the fifth. I have no words. This person was unnamed and I will be unvoiced. I won't be saying anything about it. But that's what he did, and I'm sure he's facing some backlash, especially in addition to the fact that Gabrielle actually responded in a tweet. So someone sent her a message saying, "Nothing but love and support for you. We see you and we appreciate you. Keep standing in your truth." She says, Gabrielle says, "Thank you, because girl, truth telling, wanting change, and having multiple witnesses who bravely came forward to let everyone know I didn't lie or exaggerate really exposes those who enthusiastically will throw you under the bus, forgetting quickly who stepped up for their truth." Because at one point, Terry was alleging that he had, I guess, sexual advances or whatever from someone in Hollywood higher up, and a lot of people rallied behind him in support of him. So when it's his turn to do the same for someone else, he decided not to do that. So Gabrielle says, "Can someone please ask about what happens to all of the diversity folks are talking about behind the scenes? Where the hell is all that diversity in the production though, homie? In the decision-making ranks, who control the fate of the diversity in front of the camera?" Shout out to her, because that's exactly what I'm talking about. For him to say it's the most diverse setting I've ever worked on, I feel like he was trying to include the acts that go on stage and perform, you know. So I'm like, nah, bro, we ain't talking about that. We talking about the people behind the scenes, the people that's running the show, the people that's calling the shots. That's who we talking about when it comes to diversity. So again, my opinion on that, I just feel as though Terry did not have to open his mouth, and now that he's opened his mouth, he's gonna have to deal with the backlash that comes with it. So that's all I got. Good luck. All right, y'all, so let's talk about your favorite ex-couple, Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill. Okay, so you know it was Grammy weekend out in Cali. Everybody's out there getting ready to have an awesome time, live their best life. Meek Mill decided he was gonna go ahead and go browsing in the store. So he browsing in the store and all this other good stuff. So Nicki Minaj them just walking like, woo, woo, woo. Is that him? So then, you know, they go in the store. I don't know. All this stuff is alleged, honey. They go in the store, you know, and I believe they said Kenneth ran up on Meek, you know what I'm saying, kind of approached him. And I want to believe it's probably for some stuff that Meek Mill has, you know, allegedly said about him, through some little shade or whatever on social media. Continue to throw shade at Nicki, okay? So conversation ensued. Meek Mill really wasn't trying to handle conversation. Kenneth wanted to speak in private or go outside. Meek Mill said, "Honey, baby, listen, you can't, no, baby, you can't talk to me in private, okay? You can't handle my mouth, mother." Okay, shout out to Erica Mena. "You can't handle my mouth, mother. We can't go outside, okay? I'm with my group, I'm with my team. You know, I'm over here just getting off this jail situation, okay? You can't talk to me in private, honey. You can't do it. I don't trust you like that, okay?" So the answer is no. So then Kendall was like, "Oh, you can't talk to me outside." Then that clearly that means that you a BIT. You know what I'm saying? That's what you is. That's what I said. I called you a pan. That's what I said. Okay. Oh, you talking about me? I ain't no pan. That's gonna be you, because you ain't talking about me. So, you know, they just over there having words or whatever like that. And then Nicki over there on the side of her mouth cussing him out too, cussing out Meek. And I'm like, well, what happened? That escalated quickly. What happened? I don't know. I feel Meek on it. Like, I'm team Meek on this one. I don't know what all happened. Some people are saying that Meek approached Kenneth and saying that he wanted to have a one-on-one so all could be forgiven. I don't really see Meek doing that. Like, why? I mean, I don't know. Kenneth approached him, and I'm like, that could be possible, you know. But then Kenneth also is a person that really don't be liking to be seen too much, but both of them from the streets, child, so who knows. But again, like I said, I'm team Meek on that. Like, if I know I got these jail situations, I don't even know if Meek is actually off parole yet. I don't know if he's finally off or what the hell is going on. But I'm trying to walk a straight line because I'm over here trying to make some type of social justice changes or whatever I may be doing over here. You ain't finna jeopardize that. So whatever you and your little girl got going on, y'all go ahead and go on and do that, okay? So I'm with Meek Mill like, no, you can't speak to me in private, okay? You can't handle my mouth, mother. No, you can't, okay? So I'm not gonna talk to you in private, not right now, okay? I was in this store first. Y'all got wind that I was in here, and then y'all decided to come in. Y'all could have went to any other stores in the outlet, honey. Could have went to any other stores in the mall, but you chose to continue to walk in this one that I'm at. No, ma'am, okay? And you think I'm finna stop and stop what I'm doing? I will not come off my cherry out to throw tomatoes with you, sweetheart. You got me messed up, okay? So I was team Meek on that. You know, they had a whole video. Y'all can go to TMZ, ABC, BBD, whichever other gossip outlet you can find it on, girl. Just go to IG. Okay, you can go in there and you can find the blurry video of words being exchanged and Meek, you know, saying what he got to say and everybody trying to get their word in because ain't nobody getting no hands in, okay? But that's all I got. We're going to move on to the next thing. Okay, so let's talk about your girl, Wendy, okay? Yes, ma'am, Wendy, because she blew a little air out, okay? Yes, she did. She blew a little air out, a little stank is what she did, you know what I'm saying? She blew out some petroleum gas, okay? She blew out some premium gas at that. Let's be very clear, honey. So her name is no longer Wendy with an E, girl. It's Wendy with an I because she had some wind back there, girl. And you know, social media called her out about it, honey. But also, while people was calling Wendy out, she was too busy calling Nene out. She called Nene out. You know, she over there having to sit down with it. Was it Jerry O'Connell? I can't even remember the man's name. But she sat down with him, interviewing him, and she just changed the subject and stopped talking about him to focus on Nene for whatever reason. And basically, she decided to blast the situation. You know, Nene talking about she quit. Okay, those allegations are still in the air. We don't know what's going on. We don't know if Nene actually quit, if Bravo is phasing her out. It seems like they are phasing her out because this entire season I haven't really seen her a lot at all. So we don't know what's going on. She probably fed up with the BS, but to be honest, this has been Nene's bread and butter for the past 12 years, and I just really don't see her walking away from it. Nene likes to hold the title of being the HBIC, so I don't see her walking away from this show, even though she's done it before. And it still got high ratings, and she had to come back and get that check after her show got canceled. So I just don't see her jeopardizing that again. So if she were to not be a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I see Bravo releasing her, not the other way around. So basically, Wendy decided she was going to let the world know. Nene texted me and said that I quit. And I know some things about Nene. I know things about Nene that if I spoke on it, okay, everyone in America would have sympathy for her because she's really going through it. So Jerry like, well, enough about me, honey. You know what I'm saying? You just brought me out here for no reason. Let's go ahead and talk about Nene. You know, she wouldn't expose it. Okay, cool. That's fine. Well, lately, allegations have been out there. We don't know if it's true. They're alleging that Greg cheated on Nene and fathered a child with someone else prior to him getting cancer. And that's some of the reason as to why, you know, they're saying Nene harbored so much anger and resentment towards him even during his phase of, you know, the whole cancer situation. And I kind of want to not believe that because it's like you already messed over Nene. She divorced you. Then you try to get back in. You get back with her. And please tell me at the age that you're at that you did not go out and do that again to her. You know, I will hope that that is not the case. I hope that is false. If it is, it gives a lot of validity to how she was feeling in that moment. And she wasn't willing to open up and share that with other people. But I feel like that's unfair because on the show, she's always want other people to speak their piece and tell their truth of what's going on with them. So she should have did the same. So, I mean, I don't know. But again, I don't want to believe that. But that's what they're putting out there in the public. Nene has not spoken up. She has not confirmed nor denied anything that's out there in the streets, honey. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Are you believing this about Greg? Are you really believing that he could have fathered somebody else, you know, fathered another child or whatever? So, I mean, I hope that's not the case. I really do. I hope that's not the case, you know. But maybe if it is, girl, and if it ain't, you okay? The way Rasheeda don't be over there faking storylines, girl, you may need to keep this one going and fake it so you can stay on the show, honey. Okay, so you may need to do what you need to do, okay, to get what you need to get. Listen, girl, it's just advice. You ain't got to take it, but I'm just telling you what it is. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next thing. Okay, so you guys know, right? Just last week, I believe it was, well, actually probably like 2 weeks ago, right? So Dennis was caught out, hanging out late night. It looked like he was in Waffle House or somewhere late at night, hanging out with some women, okay? People were waiting for Porsha to respond. Porsha didn't really say anything. She got on Watch What Happened Live with Andy. And the question came up. She was dumbfounded. She was like, I don't know. He's like, you don't know? What do you mean you don't know? She was like, what do you mean I don't know? Like, I can't get over that because she asked a dumb question. It was just like, I don't know what the hell was going on with Porsha. But anyway, so basically she just asked that everybody just pray for her and Dennis, okay? Now, here it is. She done posted a picture on her IG with the clown face emoji and done said done, okay? So she's saying that she's done. Everybody else wants to believe and speculate that she's saying that she is done with Dennis. I want to believe that she is as well, okay? The allegations out there are trying to say that Dennis has fathered another child around the same time that, you know, he got Porsha pregnant, and then they got this picture floating around of this baby side by side, and let me tell you, them babies don't look alike at all. That does not mean that it's not his. I'm just telling y'all they don't look alike at all, okay? Without even seeing a picture of Porsha's baby, everybody's like, she look like Dennis, she look like Dennis. This baby don't look like Dennis at all. I don't even know what the mama looked like to even equate who the baby looked like, okay? The other baby. Now, when I told y'all the baby looks just like Porsha, y'all wanted to get out in the comments and be like, nah, that baby look just like Dennis. That baby look just like... Okay, sis, whenever you feel like you want to pull up Porsha baby photo and compare the two, that's on you, honey, okay? So, I told y'all the baby looked just like Porsha at the same age. So, now that these allegations coming out and people are saying, oh, that baby don't even look like, that baby don't even look like Porsha baby. That baby don't even look like Porsha baby. It look like, you know, whoever, da-da-da. Y'all want to sit up there and say, that baby look like Porsha. Well, y'all just said not too long ago that the baby looked like Dennis. Okay, now when y'all want to try and look at a picture and try and fit it into the narrative that you want to try and say the baby look just like Porsha. Baby, you need to pick one, okay? Which one is it? Pick one, okay? But I also saw a screenshot of Dennis saying the mama had wrote up under his comment and said something like, yeah, you got 2 babies, or somebody wrote and said, you got 2 babies. And he said, I ain't got no 2 babies, B.I.T. So I don't know what that life is about. I don't know. I don't want to believe that Dennis did father another child, but at this point, I don't put nothing past him, okay? Porsha, if you're going to be done, okay? Stop letting your desire for love have you out here continuing to catch L's, okay? Because you ain't catching love, okay? You catching losses, okay? So you need to get it together, girl, okay? And it's all right. If you decide you want to break up with Dennis and not ain't nobody and get back with that man in a year or whatever like that, you're going to have to do something to make it to... I don't know what to tell you, girl. You're going to have to do something. He's going to have to really, really work for it. He's going to have to really, really work for it. And if you want to move on, it's okay. But you got to understand, that's your life. If that's what you want to do, just be happy with the decision you choose to make. Whether you choose to stay or whether you choose to be done. Okay? But I just want you to know, it's okay. Okay? So, good luck to Porsha. We don't know about Dennis, but that's all I got. Good luck. So yesterday, America was struck with a mighty, mighty blow. It was a lot of things going on over in California. You know, you had the Grammys. Everybody's throwing different pre-Grammy parties. You know, everybody's gearing up to get these awards and all this other great stuff. And America was hit with a shock wave when we found out that Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash. And it was like, when I found out, I was in the store and my mom texted me and she was like, did you hear about what happened to Kobe? I'm like, what happened to Kobe? So I immediately go to Google, okay? And all I saw was like he died. And I was just like shook, like, are you serious? Like, y'all gotta be joking. Like, I haven't been shocked like that in a long time. And I was just shook. Shocked, like, oh my God. I was so loud in the store. I was like, oh my God. I was like, they probably was like, the hell is going on with you? I'm sure they found out later. But like, that was my immediate reaction. I couldn't believe it. I was like, y'all gotta be lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this man has a wife. This man has children. You know, not that that's gonna excuse you from death at any moment, but I'm just like, he would be the last person I would be expecting, because when I look at some of the greats and legends and stuff, you know, even Michael Jackson, when he died, you know, that was a surprise, because you always believe that you're going to see these people when they get old, like Quincy Jones age, like Tina Turner age. That's just what you ingrain in your mind, that they're gonna make it to that stage of their life. And to hear that he didn't, I was shook. I was shocked. 41 is not old at all. He was still kicking. He was in good health. I was just like, it's just so much going on. And then to later on find out that his daughter was on the, like that right there, y'all. That's just a lot. That's a lot. And then to also find out, so we heard that it was 5 passengers, and then we ended up hearing that it was 9 passengers actually that was on that. It was just, oh my God, so sad, because it's Kobe. Of course, everybody knows Kobe. Then it's his beautiful daughter, Gigi. Everybody, you know, we're aware of Gigi. But then you have these other individuals, you know, they're known to their families. And I'm just like, these little girls that are all the same age as her, you know, like didn't even get to live life, see much, do, like, you know, to achieve all of the dreams that they set forth. And it just, yeah, it was just so bad. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I barely could sleep. I was going to sleep and I was waking up because I kept thinking about them and wondering, like, you know, I can only imagine, like, when the plane's going down, like, the anxiety, like, how they feeling, like, oh my God, is like, am I about to die? Like, did I? Then being a father, like, you know, a parent trying to comfort your child, like, I can only imagine all of the things that were going through their mind at that time. Like, whew, a lot. I just can't imagine. And then for the plane to hit the ground, catch fire, all of that, like, it's just devastating. Then I go think about the wife, you know what I'm saying, who's been with this man since she became an adult. That's all she knows. That's all she want to know. And then to just give birth to another child last year. And then you got to do this by yourself. And not only do you got to do it by yourself, you got to do it by yourself knowing that you also lost one of your children. Like, that is too much. I was also hearing that the oldest daughter, when she found out, she kind of hyperventilated. They had to get her to the hospital. Like, I would have been shook too. And right now, TMZ is getting scolded, you know, I guess by the police and whoever, because they released this information to the public without allowing the family to get the proper opportunity to find out, you know, what happened to their family members. And that sucks. And I can only imagine being that, you know, his oldest daughter scrolling through social media, just on minding my business, just scrolling. Then I see this, like, what? You know what I'm saying? You see some scrolls, like, they lying, like, you know. And then you go to your mom and you say, like, it's a lot, and you wondering what's going on. You probably calling their phone and not answering. Like, it's just like, that's too much, okay? And there needs to be some type of procedure, protocol, or something that need to be in place, because that's not right. Especially with them being, and his family being as notable as they are. That's not right. That we found out before they found out. That's not fair. You know, I mean, everybody want to be the first to put a story out. Everybody want to, oh, look at this, talk about this. Like, it's just like, seriously, nobody has integrity. Nobody. Like, they just want to be the first to tell the story, as if we gonna care. As if consumers are going to care, okay? Y'all do that for clickbait and all this other stuff. But we don't care who told the story first, because we're going to see 10 other sources later that told the story, and we're going to probably still go to CNN instead of going to TMZ. So I don't understand the hype about that, you know? But it was just sad, devastating. You know, my prayers are with every single one of those individuals that lost their life, y'all. Because it can happen at any moment, at any time, okay? People have gotten killed in their sleep. People have went to sleep and never woke up. So it can happen at any time. Nobody is inexcusable. If none of us have anything in common, death is one thing we got in common. And that is a fact, okay? We may not all go out the same, but we all gonna go out. And, you know, like I said, my prayers are with every single one of those individuals that lost their lives, with Vanessa, with Kobe, like, all of their families. Like, y'all, I can only, oh my God. It was so sad. It was so devastating. Oh my God. And some part of me I still can't believe it, y'all. I still, like, it's just, I still can't believe it. So prayers to Vanessa Bryant, to Kobe Bryant's family, and all of the passengers' family that, you know, lost their lives, because they left family behind too. And, you know, it's just, It's tragic, y'all. It's sad. So y'all send one up for them. Yeah, but that's all I got, you guys. I came to you guys for a few things that's been going on in the media that I care to talk about. Don't forget to like this video, comment, make sure you subscribe. When you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.